Hey y'all, this is Audra Hicks, your Tennessee realtor. Although I may be changing that in the next few months to Tennessee and Kentucky. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned because I put the real in real estate. So I wanted to share with y'all. These are the steps for getting my Kentucky license. And if there are realtors out there that are in Tennessee that are looking to get their Kentucky license, I have laminated the steps it takes to do that so that I have them in front of me. And I know my next step once I get through with one and go to the next. So I have went and purchased at Perry Real Estate College my Kentucky Reciprocity Licensing 40-hour online class. So reciprocity from one state to the next. I never can say that good. I'm not sure if I'm even saying it correct in my southern tone here. So, in Tennessee, when we got our license, we had to take the state and national. Once you have already taken your national reciprocity in Kentucky, we will have to go take the state. But we have our 40-hour pre-licensing course that is online that I have downloaded and started taking already. So once I have done that, my next step will be to submit a fingerprint application for a national criminal background check. So I have to do that prior to registering to take my PSI test to do the state part for Kentucky. So be aware of the time frame of when you get your background check and submitting your application. The check is only valid for a certain amount of time. If you get it in early, it may expire before getting your application to submitted to CREC. KREC is Kentucky Real Estate Commission. Here in Tennessee, we call it TREC, TREC, Tennessee Real Estate Commission. Then we have to register for the licensing exam through the PSI testing agency. It can be taken at any of the Kentucky or Tennessee locations. Don't know where I'm taking it just yet, but as I go through all of it, I'll probably do another video to show everything that I have done to get to my Kentucky license. Only the state test is required. You do not need to retake the national exam. Yay! Because we've already taken that one. After passing the state test, PSI will give you an application which shows all your required docs to be submitted with the application. One of those docs is a letter of good standing from your current Tennessee association. Contact your current association to get this, which I will. I'm part of Sumner Realtors. It used to be Sumner Association of Realtors. It is an association still, but they took that part out of it. So now instead of SAR, as we used to call it, we call it senior or sir, SR, whatever. So another is verification from TREC of your license status. You can obtain this form online at TREC's website. The application requires broker signature. So scan and send a copy of that form to your broker that you are wanting to, put your license in Kentucky. So that's who you're going to send that into. The application does say only originals are accepted, but several agents have done scanned copies and with the signature, and it is going to be okay there. So to add number 5, add Kentucky as a rider to your current E&O policy. The fee to add Kentucky as a rider is significantly less than a whole new policy for the state of Kentucky. So you need to call your E&O insurance provider and look at that. I use RISC or RISC for mine, and so I will be contacting them to do that. You have to send a copy of the to the Kentucky office manager, wherever you will put your license at. Now, Benchmark, if you want to come to Benchmark, that's great. Benchmark, we have Tennessee and Kentucky, and so all of your everything will still run under the same thing. So I love that. Once you have submitted your application to CREC, be aware it has taken up to 8 weeks for some application to be processed. So I may come to y'all in 2 months. I may come to y'all in 3 months or 4 months or by the end of the year and say, hey, I have my Kentucky license. Who's ready to move to Kentucky or sell in Kentucky? So I'll let y'all know the areas in Kentucky that I will be servicing to once I get there as well. Then you need to let your office manager and broker know that you have submitted the application so they can be looking out for it. Once it's gone through, the office manager will add your license to the Kentucky office. Yes, can't wait till I get there. Post-licensing requirements, though. After getting your license, you are required to take 48 hours of post-licensing education within the first 2 years. Make sure you are selecting CE that is eligible to be counted toward the PLE, post-licensing education. Continuing education after the 48-hour PLE is completed, the state of Kentucky requires 6 hours every year, with 3 of the 6 hours being an approved law class. A 6-hour core course is required every 4 years. This core course fulfills the CE requirement for that year, including the law portion. Many agents will just take the core course every year since it meets the annual requirement. Me, I'm going to look for whatever it is I can improve my business, learn more about each state that I'm in. I am one that goes above and beyond and loves to take education. Whether I can do it online or in person, it doesn't matter to me. But even for me too, I've always loved to get my certifications and my designations, and those serve as CEs for my Tennessee license as well. I'm way ahead on all of my CE credits. Have been, will always be. I believe in education. That makes you the best agent that you can be for your clients, and always staying up to date with everything, even technology. So that's what I have my boys for, my hubby and son. Well, that's not all I have them for, but in my business, they are my techno side. So they're my technology side, and I love that. They're part of my team. They're just not realtors. They don't want to be. They know what I have to go through at times, and they said there's no way they ever want to be a realtor, but they will help me in everything I need for real estate, whether it's putting out my signs, picking them up, or lock boxes, whatever it may be that I need to have done. So, that and all of my technology, like getting my office set up with all the technology, putting in the home automation part in my office there in Hendersonville, my new office. It's a bigger office with a window. I'm loving it, and it even has an automation on the blinds where the blinds will open and shut at different times of the day. So it's that techno down there. So hopefully this has helped you. If you're looking to get your Kentucky license, I always for years, I've been thinking, should I do my Kentucky license? Should I not? But I'm thinking, why not? And plus, it will help me with my clients. I'm so close to Kentucky that it's just as easy for me to go to Kentucky as it is to go to Spring Hill in Tennessee or down to Culleoka. And, there are some areas I've been to that are an hour to hour and a half on a normal basis to 2.5 hours away in Tennessee. So usually I can be in Kentucky in 20, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour in some areas. So, it won't be that bad going to parts of Kentucky, especially Franklin and Bowling Green, and places like that. So I'll let y'all know, like I said, all the areas that I will service in Kentucky. I go pretty much everywhere in Tennessee as well and can. So, and I'll be able to do that in Kentucky, but I will sign on to different, whatever MLSs that I'm a part of is where I'll probably venture to stay there. So we'll see. You never know where the road leads you, do you? So hopefully this has helped you today. If it has, please like, share, and comment below. And I will see y'all next time. Bye, y'all.